I'll start with a comment first.
Hey, Jay James, are you with us?
Yes, I am. Can you
Okay.
hear me, Jim?
Yeah, Coach is going to open with a comment, and then Jay will go to you.
So I'm fortunate to be the coach at Virginia. Really love my team. I thought they tried really hard. We didn't make enough plays to win today. A couple turnovers were ended up being the difference in the game, as it was score for score for score for score for score. We ended up turning the ball over 3 times. I don't think BYU did. They executed really well, and our offense was executing really, really well. That ended up being the difference on a game like this, where not many defensive stops were happening. I'm grateful for and thankful for the personal reception and in my return to BYU, and for the fans and for that acknowledgement. I'm grateful and appreciative. BYU has a good football team. I'm excited about their future. I'm also excited about ours, as based on what is happening in the Coastal Division. So we control our destiny, and playing well and winning is really what is what's at stake. So a bye week coming up with an injury to Brennan, and so that could reframe what we do during the bye week and getting our team not only healthy but a quarterback trained if Brennan is out. And I don't know that yet, and so that's where we are. So I'll take questions now. Jay, I think you're first.
Yeah, Coach, thank you for your statement. Obviously, very comprehensive in what you've covered. From that, the first is, could you talk about, you took an early punch going down 21 to nothing, and then responded with 42 points, and that was connected to Brennan's leadership, as we've become accustomed to seeing. Can you just talk about that effort and that resiliency that you saw from your team?
Yeah, we had expected BYU. Really, they start fast against a lot of different teams, and they jumped out on us quickly. But our team remained poised and composed, and our offense responded and went in with the lead at halftime. And yeah, that's tough to do. And so Brennan was right in the middle of all that, and probably the primary reason.
Coach, last couple of things. Defensively, obviously in a game like this, it's back and forth. There's so much that's going on. You'll have a chance to review the tape, but just from what you saw, field level, what were some of the things that BYU did that gave you trouble defensively?
Well, about everything that they did. So they're very physical, and so we seldom had anyone beating a block and making a tackle. And if we did have an unblocked player, the running back number 25 was either running over or through or around. And then the more players that were acknowledging or playing the run, then their matchups on the outside, they were effective throwing the ball downfield and catching it, even into coverage. And so really not many matchups, not many one-on-ones were won anywhere for our defense tonight. And so tribute BYU's plan and their offensive players. And yeah, they did a nice job.
Final question for our radio network, Coach, and we'll leave it to everyone else. In an environment like this, packed stadium against a quality football team, what can you take from this to build for your football program moving forward with a great opportunity in front of you, as you stated earlier?
Yeah, my team, they love to play football, and they love each other. And they're not perfect, and I'm not perfect, but they hang together, and they keep fighting, and they keep trying, and they keep fighting, and they keep trying, and even with all of our flaws collectively, they keep going, and I'm proud of them for that. And that's what I told them in the locker room after. I'm appreciative of their effort and their just who they are, regardless of whether they're behind, way up, way down. They just keep going, which there are lots of work to do, but yeah, I'm proud of them for their effort.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
We'll go to
Go to
Jeff
Jeff
White
White
and
and
then
then
Gene
Gene
Long.
Long.
Bronco, you played from behind several times this year and found ways to win, but it seems like it puts an enormous amount of pressure on the offense when it's almost has to score every time, and then when there is a mistake, it's magnified like it was tonight.
I think it's accurate. Our defense has to get more stops, has to play better from beginning to end. That has to happen, and especially when you go on the road, and especially when you play a good team, that just makes it even more critical. And we didn't, and we need to.
Robert, did you see what happened when Brennan's injury looked like he was playing to his rear?
I saw on the last interception, that's where he pointed. He might have been hurt before then, which is maybe, I don't know when he got hurt, or if it got hurt while he was throwing. So I don't know the mechanism or when, but once he threw that, that's when he was pointing, and so he might have been playing with it. I'm not certain.
And then on those interceptions, was it a miscommunication, a bad read?
I don't know. Not on the last one. Early, he just didn't see the linebacker in the one early in the game. The one late, it might have just been where he couldn't put enough steam on it because of his ribs, but I'm speculating.
Do you think the turnovers were ultimately the difference? I mean,
I do.
each team was going up and down the field.
Yeah, I do. And hard to say what for sure would have happened, but that's 3 chances for them to get the ball, and
Kind of a break and serve. Right?
exactly, and they're earned, right? So that's not accidental. So I'll give them credit for that. But ultimately, yeah, either make the other team punt, or you take the ball away, or hold them to a field goal, and the 3 turnovers certainly mattered.
I noticed both Virginia and BYU have been pretty good about not turning over the ball and kind of being on the plus side of things. I know that's something BYU's got to roll on.
Yeah, and they did tonight.
Preston and Jeff.
Yeah, just defensively, you talked about it. They have to get more stops, and you talked all season. They've made progress each week. How did this seem like a step back tonight?
Certainly, just because of the magnitude and the momentum we're building, and really a cool stage to come play on, and with a lot at stake. But it also gives us really clear feedback of also how far away. And in a game like this, BYU was the more physical team, and they made more plays really anytime they needed to, and ultimately not being able to play the run effectively made it really difficult to add enough coverage to handle their wideouts, and they made some plays. I think Darius Bratton made some nice plays for us at corner. That was a bright spot. We left him alone a lot, and he knocked down quite a few passes, so I was encouraged by that. But unblocked players trying to tackle 25, he made a difference and ran really, really well. And then there's our defensive staff, right? They'll have to be better and continue to be better down the stretch, and yeah, they know that.
Wick's had another big game. He's been good all season, but he seems like he's kind of ramped it up the last couple of weeks. What's he doing maybe as the season progresses that
Yeah.
going on?
Just experience, right? So he works so hard, and he's being trained really well. His position coach, Coach Hagans, is exceptional, and he's really skilled at developing people as well as players. And if someone's with them long enough, yeah, they just grow and mature and grow and mature and grow and mature, and that's all that's happening for really his first year of playing significant snaps. So he just keeps getting better, as really do most of our receivers. And that's a tribute to Coach Hagans.
Bronco, would you be able to share maybe some of the emotions that were going through your mind when you first stepped on the field as a visiting coach and you took that, your customary lap around the field when you got here to the stadium?
I don't know. It just flood of memories, and just but really glad to be with my team, and it's a really unique experience to have spent 13 years someplace and then come back, and yeah, mixed feelings.
Mike Barber, I believe you have a question from Zoom, so go right ahead.
Yeah, Bronco, sorry to harp on the defense, but you guys have said in recent weeks that missed alignments, missed assignments have been the problem. Tonight there seemed to be more missed tackle. Did you see that, and what could cause that?
Oh yeah, certainly skilled players. Their running back, I think, is exceptional, and their offensive front, I think, is really physical, and they have a really good plan. And yeah, so we in my opinion, that's the most physical team we've played the entire year, and it showed in us not getting enough blocks, not making tackles, and certainly not tackling anyone backwards. So rarely did we win first down. We were in a lot of 2nd and 4s, 2nd and 3s, 2nd and 2s, right? And then there's shots downfield that we made some plays on, but certainly not enough, and we really didn't have enough pressure on the quarterback to affect him as well. So again, much like our offense was for the majority of the game, they were controlling the game and trading blows, and I saw it on both sides.
Anyone else with questions?
Okay. There's one in the back.
Coach, what was it like coming back, like hearing the crowd cheer for you, give you an ovation before the game? What was going through your mind during that?
I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to have been the coach here, So BYU is a really unique place, and who you can select as the head football coach is a pretty small sliver of the world's population. And so I was given a chance to learn, grow, and develop and lead an amazing program, and to have been acknowledged. I'm grateful, I'm appreciative, and that really allowed me to be considered for another school, and that wouldn't have happened without my start here. So, and I'm thankful for where I am now. So I'm just grateful. Thank you.
Good. Well, thank you.